Good morning, children. Hope you people are doing well. Let us start today the third unit, Puru the Brave. This lesson, what we have today, is actually a skit. Skit is a small drama with limited time and limited character, but it will definitely convey a message. So, before we start with the lesson, let me first show you the format of a skit. First, you have to write a suitable title, then characters. Take limited characters, children, because when you write the dialogues for this character and as the skit proceeds, is a chance of overlapping the dialogues and it will create a lot of confusion. Then, after writing that character, you cannot straight away start with the dialogues. You have to describe the stage setting. So, write scene 1 and in the bracket, description of the stage in 2-3 lines. This lesson has shown the impact of wars on human life. What do you see in this picture, children? The picture shows us that there is a severe war is going on. Two armies are fighting with each other. Men on elephants are trampling the rival soldiers to death. The soldiers are fighting with swords, spears, clubs and other weapons. A war brings out death of people and other living things. It also results in the loss of property, destruction of building and the fertile lands. The result of it is seen on both sides, the winner side and the loser side. Selfishness is in the minds of the rulers or so-called mighty provokes them to start war. History shows great wars. Because of war, peaceful and healthy coexistence is lost. Development goes to the bottom and living condition becomes miserable because of wars. Wars bring in enmity and sends out friendship and makes people feel insecure. So let us start with the lesson. Now in this lesson we have two main characters. The first one is Alexander. Alexander was the king of ancient Greek kingdom of Macedonia and a member of Argead dynasty. He was born in Pella in 356 BC and succeeded his father Philip to the throne at the age of 20. He spent most of his ruling years on an unprecedented military campaign through Western Asia and Northeast Africa. The second character is Poru. King Porus was famous Indian king. His real name was Purushottam. He belonged to the Puru tribe mentioned in Rig Veda. Porus ruled the Punjab region and expanded his kingdom between the Jhelum River and Chenab River in the Indian subcontinent. He was a legendary warrior and more war skilled. He made the army most powerful with war skills. When the skit starts and the curtain rises, we can see the camp of Alexander on the banks of Jhelum. Alexander is sitting on a high chair and his 4 generals are sitting on low chairs. 2 Greek soldiers are standing at the door. Alexander is having a talk with his generals. The generals and Alexander thought that the Battle of Jhelum would go down in the history of the world because King Puru fought very bravely. Puru's soldiers fought better than Alexander's men. Alexander's men were amazed to see the bravery of Puru, who killed hundreds of Alexander's soldiers with his sword. The Indian soldiers were defeated in the Battle of Jhelum because they followed old methods of warfare and their plans were faulty, as they depended mostly on elephants for the warfare. Alexander's soldiers captivated Puru in chains. When Alexander heard that Puru had been put in chain, he ordered them to remove the chains and bring him in. He did not want to see a brave man in chains. Puro enters with 4 Greek soldiers following him. Alexander and the general stand up to greet him. Puro joins the palm of his hands and raises him to his forehead to return the greeting. Alexander asked him to become his vassal, but Puro very proudly refused to become the vassal of Alexander. Alexander was highly impressed by this. Alexander felt that Puro was one of the bravest kings he had ever seen, and he wanted to honor Puro after the Battle of Jhelum. Alexander asked Puro to become his friend. Puro told Alexander that he would be his friend only if he was treated like an equal and if his kingdom remained independent. Alexander, impressed by his bravery and respect, agreed to do this. So, children, we have seen that Puru did not yield himself to a foe. He wanted to safeguard his motherland from the invention of a foreigner. He didn't surrender to the Greeks. He was not frightened by the news of Alexander's victories. He refused to bow before Alexander. He refused to be Alexander's vassal. He was an independent Indian king with self-respect. So I think, children, you people have understood this lesson. Now take down the home assignment. What do you think was the reason for Indian soldiers' defeat? Why did Alexander wanted to make friendship with Puru? Till then, stay home, stay safe. Thank you.